Uh-huh. This the goddamn boomer. Lounge low from the 160, Staten Island most popular son. Hey, yo, Razah, you son of a gun. I just had to come through and boom down on your set with no goddamn regret. Give you my flowers. I love you, my guy. You keep on booming. I support you. I see how you came back just like that. And ain't nothing to it but the goddamn my do it. Uh-huh. The Amazon Dawn. The story of Sharon Smith. Y'all go watch that and go stream that. Tell them the goddamn boomer sent you. But Razah, you know what it is. It's the goddamn. Uh-huh. Keep it booming, my yes. I love you, my guy. 1, 2.
Yeah. BTV Productions, the Cultural Preservation Station. Tune in. Tune in. Hey, yo. Black education, cultural preservation. Tailor BTV, but cause elevation. Tune into the station, we rockin' the whole nation. That's right, we rockin' the whole nation. Prepping new generation for mental activation. Tailor BTV's the new sensation. Stop the hesitation and learn something new. My girl Taylor B's here to show and prove.
So let's get into it, bro, since we're already on this line of questioning. So we know what they're doing. We know what it is. It's basically, it's headed toward trying to make us be in a real technocratic society with a global impact of with the digital smart cities in our community. So when do you think it'll be 2030 or 2035 when or 2045 when America will finally really adopt this with the social credit score ideation and following some policies of those other countries like Scotland, Canada, and Saudi Arabia and China? So
Yeah,
when do you
I
think will
would
happen?
say for the way they moving at the speed they
Hmm.
going right now, by 2050, everything will be fully implemented by
In
then.
place?
Yep.
Mm. And what do you see is helping them get that in place? Do you talk about Project Bluebeam and what
Well,
you think they're
Project
going to
Bluebeam
use for
is
that
they
to
gonna
get this
play
into place?
on. They gonna because what they trying to figure out right now how to go public without scaring the people with this information. So what they're gonna do is try to set up something where they already did it in Miami somewhere where they had a bunch of
Yes, at the mall. It
yeah.
was at the mall in Miami. Yeah.
So they're doing test drills right now. So what they want to do is they're gonna fake the second coming, and
Hmm.
they're gonna use technology. They're gonna use it's gonna be like a movie. It's gonna be like a movie,
Hmm.
but you in it, and they're going all the way the whole night because they've been working with extraterrestrials, aliens, whatever you call them. Shits. They call it. They don't call them. The reason why you can't find it online because it's not called that. They're not called
Hmm.
aliens and none of that. UFOs is not called UFOs no more. They're called
Hmm.
UAPs.
Hmm.
Hashtag UAPs and watch after that. You probably get scared and get off the internet because there's so many sightings in this country that they don't show you here. And every other place that went public with the fact that they that UFO that they shot down, they told you was a balloon, was a Russian balloon,
Hmm.
China balloon. That wasn't no
Hmm.
damn China balloon. That was a UFO. They shot it down, and it had people on it. It had living aliens on it, and and it got them. They got
Hmm.
them, and they working with them. They working with them. They're working with his name is J Rod. J Rod. They working with them, and they doing reverse engineering. They asking them
Hmm.
to show them technology that they could possibly sell to you in the future. That's exactly what they're doing,
Hmm.
and that's why this is where all this new technology that you've seen is coming from. And it's gonna get. You think you're seeing something now? Wait till what's about to happen. You're gonna be
Hmm.
scared. You're gonna be always scared.
Yeah.
Like the FDA just approved Neuralink to put microchips in your brain, and
Yeah, I saw that.
this is the government saying it's okay to do this to the people. Yeah, you can put chips in their head and experiment on them. That's okay. They doing
Hmm.
that. They're just starting with that, and then it's about to go to the next level because
Hmm.
the next level is the aliens. They're gonna come out to the public with it. They're gonna come out and show you one, and because they've been working with them long enough now since
Hmm.
World War I. Since this is where it all started. That's why the beef between Russia, China, and America. World War III is going to be
Hmm.
exactly that because it's a technology war. It's a
Hmm.
space war. Who's going to colonize the moon first? Russia and China done beat America already. And they pissed about that. They all the way pissed about that. So the next plan for here is we're going to let AI control the earth. And then we're going to introduce the robots to them. And then once they get comfortable and accepted, we out. We all the way out. They're going to break out and they're going to leave this planet under digital control. And it's going to be a digital control planet. They can control remote from Mars. They ain't got to be here, but they can control it. And that's the level of thinking they're doing it. You're going to be locked on a digital planet screaming to get help and you ain't going to be able to have it. And so you better get your spiritual game up right now, because this is all the way in effect already. And they're gonna stage it where it's gonna scare the shit out of people. People are gonna run to them for help. Please help me, I'm scared. They ain't gonna know what to do. But they doing that at the time, they're doing that at the same time current with the scripture saying the second coming will happen, the rapture is gonna happen. So they're trying to deceive you before the rapture happens. So you go in the wrong direction. Or you go scared and run away from, when the rapture comes, you be running away from things that's coming to get you, coming to help you. It's a trick.
Right, you're gonna be running to the enemy. Yeah.
It's a trick. They're tricking you out of this. They're like, before this happened, because they in trouble. So they're like, we know we in trouble, but we got to scare, we got to trick the people. Because all hell about to break loose. And then it's about to be soon, because not everybody is part of this plan. Russia just opened up the vaults and just showed the whole world that the Messiah is black. They just showed them the icons is there. They've been hiding in Russia for the longest. And Jesus is black. Mary is black. They just opened up the vaults and just showed everybody and said, F it. He said Jesus is black, and I ride it with him. So Putin is pretty, he's not with the New World Order. He's going.
Peace, it's the God Unique Kinetic reporting live from Smitty City. Shout out to Technocracy, the Cultural Preservation Station. Hey, yo, I want to give big shout out and mad major love to my big bro, Razah. Looking good, still here, building, striving. Yo, we love that, man. We love you, man. Giving you your flowers while you still here. Salute, sons of man. Wu-Tang Clan. Wu-Tang forever. Peace.
See, some of them is against this agenda. So they probably try to take them out soon. See, that's what, they using these areas to spy on things. They use Ukraine to spy on Russia. See, they just Biden just gave Ukraine like $7 billion to fight.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's why he's giving them all that money instead of paying Black Americans the reparations. He's giving all that money to Ukraine so they can be in position to spy on Russia.
For real. And
instead of worrying about the people that built this country and trying to make things right with us, not knowing that, hey, maybe if you square that debt that America needs to square with the Black Americans that built this country, maybe America wouldn't be going through all these things that it's about to go through.
They wouldn't. What's the main problem here is it's too divided. It's not the United States of America. It's the divided states of America.
They call it the states. If you go anywhere else, they don't even call it the United States. They just call it the states. Because every state's divided and every state has its own laws.
Those are corporations. That's business now. That ain't got nothing to do with that. That destroys all the agriculture. They built on top of the agriculture so you don't own shit no more. So they put cities on top of it and then open up Walmart and sell you food that was grown on the floor, that was grown out the ground on the farm. So now, and then they mass produce it. And then they start mass producing food and start selling it to you. Clone, nothing is real. You clone food and then they're going to clone people. They give clone people, clone food, and they're going to disappear.
Yeah, that's going to be the new race of people in these 2030 and the 2045, 2050 cities that they're looking to build, those dystopian cities. They want a new race of people for them. They don't want us as the beings we are. They don't want us as these beings we are to populate those cities. They're trying to phase us out and create this new humanoid, if you will.
Yes, because right now, this World War III is going to be a part of the most AI war you ever seen. It's going to be deeper than Star Wars, yo. And it's going because they all got the alien technology and they excited to use it. And they've been testing it on you hear about these what they call them, DEPs, direct energy weapons. So they got the DW. They're using these weapons that you don't see that's causing problems. What's that happening with the fire over there? Was that Hawaii or something? Where they just had the
There was a
fires.
fire in Hawaii. Yeah, but it only burned up to a certain point of land. Like, it's astonishing. If you see fire stopped burning, you
It's
can tell that
perfect.
they
It's
did
like
that
the
on
perfect,
purpose.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's like the perfect
Yeah.
fire. Fire
Right.
is not that perfect. That shit is gonna burn
Right.
everything, or it's gonna
It
stop.
pass until you put it out.
So they're using the alien weapons on us, but they're using it on the people. See, this is, and they're about to start selling flying cars in a minute. They're being sold now. So they're gonna start selling flying cars. It's coming, and then these niggas that made their own kind of UFO, and it's about the Pentagon owns it. I think it's called a B1. It's called the stealth B1. It's a stealth bomber. So what they did was they got the technology, but they're gonna use it on you. Instead of, they're gonna sell it to you. They're gonna sell it to you. They're gonna sell it to you instead of, it's the most sneakiest shit in the world. So we'll sell it to the people before they realize it's free and they have access to it, and they can use it themselves. They're gonna sell it to you.
They're just monetizing it on, like they do everything else in this capitalist society. Whatever they can do to monetize and get rich off the backs of everybody else is what they do.
You know what's the craziest shit I heard? They get ready to come up with a tax law to tax AI. They're gonna tax AI because AI is about to come and take over your jobs.
Oh yeah, I heard Bill Gates talking about that, right? Bill Gates said put a robot tax, put a tax on the robots.
They're going to tax it
because they're saying, he said if the robots take over our jobs, they're going to lose the tax that they impose on us workers. And when the robots take over, they're worried about the taxes that they're going to lose. So now they want to put a tax on the robots.
Yes,
that's how diabolical that man is.
And it's going to get worse because this is coming in for November. So they're going to move Biden out the way because Biden is old. He don't even remember the teleprompter. He can't even read the teleprompter correctly. So they're like, we got to get this nigga out of the way. We got to get him out of the way and put Trump in here so we can get straight to this new world order shit. So we can stop playing around with these people. We got to get this shit popping, yo. Because they tired of playing games. The game playing is over. Plus, Obama done moved all the boogeyman. The boogeyman that was there is gone. There's no more Osama bin Laden, no more Saddam
Hussein.
No more, all that shit is gone. So it's open. It's open sesame.
It's open season for them over there. They can go over there and control that land and camp out and be in position.
Yeah, because those niggas, they was protecting shit over there to keep them from taking over there. Because they was going over there taking shit too, taking their gold. They go over there, take their gold, and take all the shit. And see, that's the thing too. We got money, but it don't got nothing to back it. We ain't got no backing.
Yeah, the money doesn't mean shit because it's just printed on paper, and that's what's going to really bring down the economy is this new BRICS because it's backed by gold reserve, and we don't have gold reserve in this country.
Yes, and they get ready to come with the bitcoins and all this shit. The money get ready to go digital. The blockchain is happening, and it's about to happen, and they're gonna make money. The dollar gonna disappear, and it's gonna be digital. You're gonna have to have a digital ID to get money now.
Yeah, digital wallet, a digital ID to get money, even to go online, to go to certain places. They're going to be tracking where you're going. If you don't have a good digital social score, you will be locked out from certain places and certain events. This is their plan to phase out any type of homelessness. People who are homeless who don't have access to this type of technology or this type of thing. That's all meant to phase out, build these smart cities, and have only people who can afford to live there and be a part of this order going forward. And that's the plan, what they're doing.
Yes, because they already started building these shits already. The rich niggas built it already. They started building it. They're like, I'm getting away from society because this shit about to happen. And
I think they said by 2030, was it by 2030 that Saudi Arabia have their smart city built?
Yes, it's called the Line. That shit is crazy. That's some shit that you'd be like, this is like a movie, yo. This is for real.
That's really, it's watching a movie. I seen that. Let me play one more Flowers, and I want to ask you about Antarctica. Let me play one more Flowers here.
What's good? It's your girl, Fire Nation Flames, and I just want to give a big shout out to Taylor B and the general of GGO. Razah, we love you. Thank you for everything that you've given to hip hop and continuing to be for hip hop. You're always going to be my hip hop angel.
There
Love
we
my
go. Fire
family, yo.
Nation Flames with the flowers for Razah. So that's good.
Sea Lion.
Let me ask you about Antarctica, bro. So what's the deal with Antarctica? It's walled off. You can't go there if you're just a regular person and all this kind of stuff. So what do you think is going on over there?
Okay.
What is the science on that?
This is some of the stuff that's been going on. There's been a lot of alien activity over there. A lot of UFO sightings been happening over there, and there's been a lot of extraterrestrial activity over there. So what they've been doing? They've been meeting over there in the cold over there, planning how they're going to do the Great Reset. The Great Reset is coming. So they've been planning this shit, all the shit that's happening to us right now. They've been going over there. They've been meeting in Davos, Switzerland.
Is that like their
Davos,
training grounds?
yeah,
So it's
that's where
like
they
a
go.
training?
It's like a school for them to go to and figure out where to meet at, where nobody could, because it's freezing over there.
Yeah. And
It's
you can't
super
even get to certain parts there if you don't have certain type of equipment. You can't
equipment,
even
and
get to
that's
certain
why they meet
areas.
there. That's
Yeah.
exactly why they meet there. And they
Mhm.
meet there and they make all the plans of how they're gonna control the cities. And they
Hmm.
be having a lot of they be keeping it up. See, if you watch the news here, you're not gonna know nothing that's happening. All this stuff we talk about sounds stranger than fiction to you because you watch the news and they keep playing AI news. So they're gonna keep showing you stuff to eat or scare you to make you do things they want you to do. And what's really happening never come on there. Like they will never put on the news out here. Oh, we got biolabs in the Ukraine and China. They're gonna tell you China did it. COVID
Right.
came, China did it, but they
From
ain't gonna
China,
tell
from
you.
a man. They're gonna tell you that COVID came from a man eating a bat in China, and they're not gonna tell you about the labs that it originated in.
Mm-hmm. They're gonna sweep that under the rug and then make you look in the other direction.
That's their specialty.
So they've been meeting over here in the cold because you can't. They're smart because you can't
Mhm.
track anything when it's frozen. So once you get there, it's too cold to bring. Even if you brought a phone, it won't work. Laptops won't work. None of that won't work unless you go there and go somewhere where it's gonna be warm and straight.
And they probably, we know them, like they like to build their stuff up. So I'm sure they got a whole city that they're working on that's built over there. That's probably like a prototype for the smart cities that they want to implement.
They're
Hmm.
using these places. Notice all the places are cold, like Switzerland. They use all cold places.
Hmm.
The Antarctica, you would never think anything lives over there. There's life over there. So they over
Right.
there with the aliens and the UFOs over there, but they never tell you. But
Hmm.
they get the technology, and what's going to happen? They're going to be selling you shit that look exactly like a UFO. And it's a space race going on. The space
Yeah.
race is going on between Russia, China, and America. And that's the game changer. Because whoever beat who there first controls everything.
And I think that's going to be probably the basis of War 3 when you look at history.
I swear,
Um,
I love you. That's exactly
mhm,
what I was feeling. Because I said, this is
yeah.
going to be the shit that's going to piss everybody off and they're going to start fighting. Because they're going to be like,
Yeah.
oh, China, those niggas to beat us now, and now we got to figure out what to
Hmm.
do. Because
Hmm.
now, once whoever, Russia is already ahead of the game, which is bugging me
Hmm.
out for putting to open the door and express and go, hey, Jesus is black and show you. He not playing with
Yeah.
this game. He not playing around. He like, I'm done with playing
I
right
feel
now.
like he's trying to incite us Black Americans to stand up for ourselves.
And snap out of it. If
Right.
you got to be told by somebody else to snap out of it,
Right.
you
You
under
got
a
a
deep
problem.
sleep. Exactly, you
Yeah,
under a
you
deep
under a
sleep.
deep spell. Yeah, you got a whole problem if that's
When
what you need.
Gentiles is feeling sorry for you, that's crazy.
And that's a
Gentiles
shame
is trying
that,
to say that's bad, yo. The Gentiles
yeah,
is
that
trying to
is
say the
bad.
chosen because they feel
They
sorry for
can't
them.
save themselves and they don't want to say we don't want to save ourselves, a lot of us. It's not enough of us that's on the mindset for it to happen right now. And that's the problem that I see today in hip hop, just to bring the conversation full circle, because during your heyday, if you will, back in the golden era that we spoke about, the conscious music and the conscious rap that was teaching all about this stuff was a game changer. And I think
Mm-hmm.
now hip hop role in society hasn't changed. What has changed is the hip hop itself. So hip hop has always been influential in the society. Ever since it got mainstream, it was influential. When the powers that be saw that was their opportunity to change it to the opposite end and say, hey, if they can be this influential with something positive, we can flip that into a negative, give them the bad for it, fight each other for it, and then
Yes,
make
as
that
soon
be
as
right.
they say man and man could get
Hmm.
married here, that shit destroyed this whole country, yo.
And they even got the churches. Usually the churches were never buying into it. They even, we know the Pope is evil as hell and he controls all that. But they even got the churches now accepting that and marrying people and all that kind of stuff.
Because
Anytime
that's where
against
you
that,
got to
we're
go.
way past Sodom and Gomorrah. We're way past that. This is Babylon. We're way past Babylon. We're way past the point of that. We're at like a point of no return.
And see, that's what tell you about. See, because this is the virgin daughter of Babylon, and the reason
Hmm.
why America's the virgin daughter is because there never was a war one defeated. Nobody could never say y'all defeated America. So she's still a virgin when it comes to somebody could say, I beat them, and we destroyed that country. But that's coming
Hmm.
soon. It's coming soon,
Hmm.
but it's coming soon. But it's a certain people that's supposed to break that virginity. That's why. And the mother of harlots is over there, and that's like over there, France, all that stuff over there. Because you think we've seen some stuff, they going to the next level over there already. They're
Hmm.
already moving fast over there.
Yeah,
Because
France. The
that's
people in France are trying to tear that country up
it's
too.
wild over there. It's
Yeah,
wild.
they're really rebelling over there.
It's crazy right now.
And it's we won't do that here because we're so controlled and we're so docile now with the way that they have controlled us through poison in the food and the water. Excuse me. We don't even have a revolutionary or rebellious mind state about things that are going against us as the people. We won't even stand up for ourselves here in this country.
That's facts. And everything
Yeah.
that's here is deep is because a lot of things that come here from here, like in America, is from Europe. It's you got the
Yeah.
New York, New Amsterdam, New this, New that. It's all built from Britain. All of
Mhm.
it. Even where else you go? You go right there in the city. Over there, all of that is marked right after the Britain. All of it.
Mhm.
Britain is the mother of America, yo.
Yeah, it's facts right there. That's facts. Let me give you some more flowers real quick.
Yo, wings up. Native Preacher, aka the Book of Daniel, GGO Tribal Nations Chief, official Hellraiser Music Inc. artist. Want to give a big shout out to the sis Taylor B. Made. I see you, sis, doing your thing. And salute to the GGO president, the founder, my brother, Hellraiser, aka Heaven Razor, my teacher, Rabbi Razor Rubies. Thank you for your mentorship. Thank you for making this all possible. Salute. Wings up.
My family,
Wings
yo.
up. Wings
Wings up
up.
to my family, GGO. We worldwide. We global. We ain't get to Mars yet, but we be there soon too.
Don't worry if Elon got anything to do with it.
I'm about to. He should have made Twitter so easy to contact. I'm about to hit him up soon.
Oh,
So
yo,
yeah,
I think he would enjoy talking to you, bro. For real shit. I think you should hit him up.
I'm
I
about to
think, you
troll him.
can
I'm about
get
to
something
troll him because
going
he's
with
a
that.
troll. He's a little troll too.
He
You
is a
know,
troll. He'll answer. If you get his attention good enough, he'll answer you.
I'm gonna use
But
Neuralink. I'm gonna be like, yo, we gotta talk about this Neuralink thing, and
yeah, tell him you want to use Neuralink to help you with your therapy.
that's
But
exactly
we
where
ain't
I'm
gonna let
going
him.
with it.
But we ain't gonna let him put that shit in you, though, bro.
I ain't going for that. I can't go for
No,
that
hell
because
no.
what they trying to do with that is it's called the IOB, which is the Internet of Bodies. What they programming right now is for you to be able to use the internet with the physical flesh. So
Hmm.
a lot of things soon is going to be all controlled by the flesh. You'll be able to
Hmm.
do things on a computer by thinking. You could do it now, and but they're
Yeah,
going
yeah, they
that's going
have
to
it
go.
now.
That's going to the 10th level after that. They're not playing right now. They all this alien technology they're using is not a game right now. This shit is
Hmm.
straight for real right now.
So let me ask you, bro, where do you see hip hop in this new dystopian future? How do you see the game? Do you see the underground scene maybe taken back over, hopefully? Like, where do you see hip hop in this 5 to 10 year dystopian future?
I see it as being a controllable tool by the masses.
Hmm.
If they don't keep their independency from the corporate machine, it's
Hmm.
over. It's over. Because now what they're gonna do? They're gonna have AI rap. They got it already. They're gonna have artificial intelligent rappers, AI rappers, and robot rappers, and you're gonna have. That's where it's going. It's going to the robot hip hop. If you don't stop where it's going, it's gonna be robots telling you, we're gonna do the beats, we're gonna do they already got AI in the shows and all that now.
And I seen that they had some people like Snoop. They did like a Snoop rap with AI, and it was a.
That's why they use it. They use them because they able to connect to 1 million people to get to see this.
Right.
So they're showing you what they get ready to do. Okay, because we're going once we implement these robots and this AI shit, then it's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's going to take over sports. It's going to you're going to have everything. It's going to take over sports too. Sports is in trouble because now you got athletes that got to keep up with robots. That's impossible.
Yeah, it might be evolved that it's only robots that we're watching on sports, and there's no more athletes that are a part of the game.
Yeah, because that's why they keep saying that. They keep calling it the new normal.
Yeah.
The new normal.
And they're trying to normalize having sex with the AI robots too. That's something else.
These are demons. And then you know what's so funny?
Yeah.
They already did. One of them already had a baby with one. And I like these niggas is evil, man. I like
That's
for them
crazy.
to go. Now this is saying you God. So now so you're pretty much saying, okay, we gods. This is getting ready to get crazy now.
Hey, yo, this your boy Born Divine, aka Da Vinci, the voice of the East, official Woo Killer Bees, Bodymore Murderland, man. You already know what time it is, man. Out here in the Sin City. Yo, big shout outs to my man, my brother, my big brother, the OG, for real. You know what I'm saying? Legendary Sons of Men, Hellraiser. You know what I'm saying? AKA Heaven Razor. You know what I'm saying? Beware them jewels, man. Make sure y'all stay on the lookout, man. I salute you forever and for always, man. Woo Killer Bees on the swarm, man. We still out here. We still doing it. We still in the game, man. Salute, man. Hellraiser.
This is why they wiped out so many people. Because now they know how to create. They're keeping it from you. They know how to create humans. So now they're gonna replace you with what they doing. We're gonna move these.
Yep, and those are going to be the people. Yeah, those are the people that they want to populate their new cities. They don't want us.
If you're a human, you're gonna be a rebel or something. You got to get arrested.
Yeah,
you can't be human. And that's why all the cartoons and all the movies and all the shit got little robots in it, little this and little robot this. They get you prepared as a kid for this because this is gonna be your future.
Who would have known that the Jetsons? Who would have known that we would be living out the future, like the Jetsons cartoon from when we were little?
That's like right now with the Uber shit.
Yeah, we're living right. Yeah, we're living right now. Yeah, crazy, right?
Yeah, because they're not. These niggas put shit in our face and then it pops up later. We don't know what we're looking at. Like, this shit seemed familiar. Yeah, it seemed familiar because they showed you this shit when you was a kid. I've seen this shit before.
I know I've seen this before.
They're not playing. They got the flying cars is coming next. And then because they moving in the state and so fast it's not even funny. Because they ain't giving you no time to catch on to what they're doing.
That's crazy.
And all the dudes that run everything is in the same room. George Soros runs what's his name? George Soros, that nigga runs the Google. Then you got Bill Gates, Elon Musk. They all run
Jeff
the same.
Bezos, the Amazon dude, Jeff Bezos.
That's Amazon, so that's deliveries.
Yeah.
So now what's going to happen with the deliveries is drones is coming. So drones is coming and it's going to take the delivery jobs from all the delivery UPS fathers and shit.
And you know what else? They're taking the driving jobs, the truck drivers.
I just
they have self.
The driverless cars doing shit. I said this.
Yeah, over in Nevada, they got the self-driving trucks, the 18-wheelers. They got self-driving trucks over there in Las Vegas.
That's
and they said that. Yeah, and they said that there's an estimate that the new AI influx of AI technology will be taking over 40 to 60% of human jobs.
It is. And if you want to be smart and a survivor, learn how to repair AI because they're going to need somebody to know how to fix those shits when they break down or something with knowing how to do with that. Learn shit about that, so you can always have some kind of employment coming in, because it's already like that in the Walmart. The damn the what you call it shit was no cash register.
It's self-checkout.
Yeah, they got the self-checkout to replace the niggas' jobs, yo. So now people that have regular customer cashier job, they ain't got a job now.
Yeah. And that's one of the most basic jobs that somebody could have had, being a cashier. And you take that away. And then the next thing is like waitressing. A lot of women make their money being waitresses. You take that away. So a lot of these jobs, like they said, 40 to 60% of these jobs are going to be obsolete for humans. So people better realize this and start
Snap out
getting,
of the get out your bubble.
snap out of it.
Pop your bubble,
Put a
my
plan
nigga,
together. Yeah,
because they're gonna
absolutely.
have before a robot gonna be teaching you religion and shit too. About hey, the robot god. The robot god.
Oh Lord, the last thing we need, right? Let me give you some more flowers real quick.
Peace. It's New York DJ 360 here from the H2O show on Wu-Tang Radio, and from Heaven Raises Ghetto Government Officials. Definitely wanted to give a shout out to Taylor B on BTV. Peace and love. Wings up. And thank you for hosting Heaven Razah on your show. We appreciate that. Ghetto government officials holding down the honor and integrity from all ghettos in the world. You know what I mean? Showing you the love that comes from the ghettos. We witness that. We see that. We're a part of that. We are that. You know what I mean? That's what the ghetto government officials chapters around the world do for Heaven Razah and the peoples that he builds with out there. So peace to you, BTV. Peace to you, Taylor B. And peace to all the fans out there. Wings up. It's New York DJ 360. Listen to the H2O show every Sunday, 7 to 8 p.m. Peace and love. One.
So peace there, DJ 360. Peace and love to you, bro.
Salute
How'd
to
that
the
make
family.
you feel, Razah?
Yo, I'm humble, man. I'm humble because our family is a lot of places. And it's certain people in our family that don't even be knowing shit. And they be like, yo, we got people there. And I'm like, yeah. You must see, did you see our family tree?
Peace and love, y'all. You already know. I go by Carnage Cash, man. GGO, New Jersey Chapter General. BOP, Dirty Klansman. On behalf of all the teams, I give much love and respect. Big shout out to the Prez, Hellraiser. Much love and respect, brother.
Yes, we are pretty much global right now. And all positive thinkers, all positive energy and people.
So talk a little bit more about GGO. It is a global movement. Yep. Talk to the people about that and tell the people about GGO.
This was something I said I'm gonna have to put together before they kill us all. Because now I'm like, they're gonna kill us all. And once I learned the music was controlled too, I said we can't use music no more. So now we gotta get this word out, because it's about getting the word out. So now, like, we gotta get this word out before they kill us all now. And it's all aimed at people in the ghettos. So now we gotta get this word to all our people before it's too late. And then we're gonna be caught in the mix of it. And it started when me and Fourth was doing freedom of speech. This was like 2004 or something, a long time ago. The first part of that was freedom of speech. We did freedom of speech. That was Article 1. And that's when the birth of me and Fourth started it. Think about it. And I'm like, yo, we gotta get this word out to the people, man, because there's a lot of things this government is doing to the people that the people have no clue about. We gotta get it out, but they control the music too. So how are we gonna get the music out if they control it? So instead of, once I started realizing, I'm like, okay, once I traveled, there's a lot, like I went to touring started, I'm like, okay, now I know exactly what to do. And that's the tour. Once I started the touring, I learned. I said, this many people can come out to see you from somewhere. And if you told this many people, if you come out to do a show and it's like 50,000 people, Imagine you told
Mhm.
50,000 people in that state something, what it's going to do. It's going to spread, and it's going to keep spreading. And then that's what it began to do, because that's what music does.
Mhm. And that's what it did.
And that's what it's been doing. And it's scary to me because I'm like, there's so much distractions out there in the world that it's crazy. And I'm like, damn,
Mhm.
I'm like, you know what? I'm like, there's nobody that anybody could point out. Look what happened to Kanye when he tried to tell him the truth. They called the nigga crazy. That nigga
Mhm.
crazy. What he trying to do? He said we been saying since we came in the game. And I told us we was crazy too. And we was crazy till Tupac did it. And then everybody's like, oh yeah, Tupac said kill Illuminati. I said, yeah, he knows the truth. And then it was okay after that. Oh yeah, now I know what y'all mean. And then it's like, yeah, we see once he dropped Machiavelli and that came and he exposed the Illuminati, them niggas was scared.
Mhm.
It was always scared. See, he understood don't be a part of the Illuminati. The Illuminati is not something you be a part of. You expose it.
He understood the assignment.
These niggas went and got down. Even after him. After him, they went
Mhm.
and got down with it. I'm going to get how you going to join the Boule after that? Nigga, you get out of here. He's a
Right,
stupid
after
ass
you've
clown.
been schooled, you've been told, see, that's that old adage, you could tell the kid not to touch the stove, but he ain't gonna realize it till he touches it and gets
And
burnt.
get burned.
Yeah,
Yeah, but you know what they're gonna find out
that's what
too?
that is.
The niggas that sold us out to the Boule, and they sit there thinking they go be good billionaires and just chill. Look, TD Jakes, everybody going through it right now.
And you know what? This is the year for it. 2024 is the year for it, where we did enter the age of Aquarius, and the truth is more stranger than the lie.
This was a whistleblowing year.
Yeah,
All the
we're entering
whistleblowers
the
came
era.
out this year.
It's not just a year; it's the era of justice. It's a whole era that we're about to be in for the next 20 years. So
The
this is the time,
whistleblowers.
like how we're talking about those smart cities and how they're trying to build those in the next 10, 15 years. This is the time that we should be planning as a nation and as a community to combat those things and to put ourselves in place so we can have the tools that we need to make sure that we're doing the right things to be able to live in that future the right way. You know,
Mm,
we're not doing that. We're distracted. We're doing everything else and being distracted by everything they put in front of our face, whether it be social media, whether it be these artists, all of the mess that these artists get into, the indictments, all of the juice, all the scoop, all that bullshit is nothing but a distraction. And our people fall for it so easily. In 2024, we fall for trinkets still, and that's the bag. So, I say that to say this is a time that we're supposed to be planning for this shit instead of sitting here arguing with each other over dumb shit.
dumbass shit.
Shooting each other in
Exactly.
the spot.
Ain't got
Right.
no meaning to it. It's like you wasted
No
all your
meaning
time
to it.
with
It's
that.
it's non-constructive behavior. And that's the problem I see in Philly, because Philly got a real bad problem with the gun violence right now. And it's like these young boys don't have nothing constructive to do with their time. They don't have no constructive mindset, constructive thought. You know what I'm saying? Process, because they're encompassed by this lifestyle every day. And it's just they come outside just shooting a gun. They just come out shooting. They walk up to you, just shoot you.
Even
Like
with
it's
that as
crazy.
part of see what they doing, they removing rights too. See, they
Mhm.
removing rights that you're gonna need before you even know you got them.
Mhm.
Because you're gonna need your gun license before you know it. And it's gonna be
Right.
removed by the time you figure it out. You're gonna be like, oh shit, I'm gonna get my gun license. By the time you get to the point of figuring it out, you're gonna be like, damn, I can't go because I owe child support and I got felonies. See, they
Right.
doing all of that to you so you can't do shit.
So you can't get it. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't move, you can't do anything. So anything you
Mhm.
try to do, you find out when you do it. Oh, the niggas asked me
Mhm.
for this, and then they said no.
Mhm.
It's all programmed and designed for niggas to fall on their faces, yo.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And see, that's the Penn State. So that's the over there where you at. You over there where the laws was created
Mhm.
that they putting into place right now. A lot of this shit that they
Yeah.
doing, that's where they signed up the Emancipation Proclamation over there somewhere.
Yeah. Yep. And
Philly.
this is, yeah, in Philly. And this is also, I think a lot of the Constitution was written here too.
It was
Um.
because they was living over there.
Yes. Mhm. Crazy, right?
Yeah, so they were moving these laws before niggas start finding out they still here.
And then by the time they go to get it, like you said, it won't be available no more for
It'd
them.
be too late. It'd be too late.
Yeah.
Because then you're gonna have
Mm-mm-mm.
to hire a guy to do it for you. They already got
Right.
AI lawyers. You're gonna get an AI lawyer or AI robot to do it.
It's taking this real
Oh, you know
far.
what they did with this? Is what they're gonna do with the gun law. They're gonna go where you got to have a digital ID to turn the gun on.
Mm.
So you can buy a gun, but you can't use it unless you got your
Right.
digital ID. See, these niggas is
Mm.
sneaky, yo. These niggas stupid sneaky. And they got every way you gonna do something, they got something mapped for it already.
Mm-hmm.
That digital ID gonna fuck up the whole game. But that shit is
It
coming
is.
soon. That shit is coming to fuck it up by as soon as Trump come in the door, he's a trumpet. So he's a trumpet.
Right.
So when it says that the trumpet's gonna be blowing in the end of the days, he's coming to implement things that's gonna fuck up the whole game. And then it's gonna be like, oh shit. Because now, right now, it's so much things that this country normally didn't let happen that it's out of control. It's like going to a free fall. You can go over there, go to that's what they say. Go to America and do it. They won't say no.
Yep.
They
Yeah,
won't
you
tell
can
you
come
no.
here and do anything. Yep. That's why people come here. They can do anything, get away with it, and
Like that
step on the
whole
backs of Black
Epstein,
Americans
what's
to do it.
that little island they had over there? Them niggas over there, Epstein
Yeah.
Island, all that shit too. See, all of that too is because those the niggas that's controlling this shit. Them niggas is doing, they've been doing shit to niggas' babies for the longest, yo.
Yeah, and all of those little child stars, they all went through those rituals to get there, to be there.
Ain't
The
nobody
Justin
just there because
Biebers and all
of
of those.
talent. That shit ain't got nothing to do with no talent.
No, it's placement. They place you there.
Yeah, watch this word groomed. This word they keep using
Right.
is groomed. So and so groomed. That means he fucked you. So it means
Right.
groomed, and they using cold words on shit. So you better be watching watching how people talk to you, man.
Fact. You is cooking, bro. Let me ask you, let's get into your clothing line. I love your clothing line. I got
Thank you
my
for
purse right.
support, because you know how we
Always. And look, I
when
got
it
my
come to
Razor
you.
shirt on.
I
See? I
seen
got
that.
my Razor. I got my Razor shirt on. I got my pocketbook in the background, and I'll tell you, everywhere I go, I get compliments on this pocketbook. I'm always giving that link out. I don't know if other people bought it yet, but I'm always giving that link out to people because they're like, "Where'd you get that?" I'm like, "I got you the link. I'll shoot the link to you." I'm always promoting you and your clothing. So talk about your clothing, and because it's really special because obviously it reflects you. It reflects hip hop, your personal
Yes.
style. What inspired you to do it, and how did you link up with Diamond to get that done?
Fashion is something that plays a big part in music. If not, it's the
Mhm.
biggest part of music. And
Mhm.
most of your celebrities or whatever you want to call them, they've been millionaires, billionaires, but they all became that from fashion.
Mm.
Fashion was when that happened for everybody. From
Mhm.
Fat Farm, Carl Kanai, all of that shit.
Like the
When
Diddy's line, even Sean
yeah, he
John,
had
the
Sean John,
Rockies,
Wu Tang had the Wu Wear.
Wu Wear.
Russell Simmons did the
Mhm.
Fat Farm. Kimora Lee did
Mhm.
the Fat Girl, whatever, some
The
shit,
Baby
Baby
Fat.
Fat. Yeah.
Yeah.
So fashion
Yeah.
played a major part in stuff like that in music. And once I realized that, it amplified it. And it's bugged
Mm.
out because my mom used to put together fashion shows of
Mhm.
she used to sew clothes with the machine and put people in her clothing and then have a fashion show
That's
with
dope.
them. Yes, and I was little and always watching that. So fashion was
Mhm.
something I always was into. And then both of my sisters picked up the sewing for mommy and they started doing it.
Mhm.
And I was my oldest brother pulled me in to graphic design. So when I got to
Mm.
graphic design, I started doing my own stuff. I started printing, silk
Right.
screening, printing. So I was learning shit and then I found out, I'm like, damn, this shit plays a big part in music. I never knew that. Because then I was learning the
Mhm.
graphics plays a part in the merchandise, all that shit. So then
Mhm.
I was like, okay, this is a kind of something serious to music that if you don't pay attention to it, then it's just like you incomplete. And then remember I was with what's his name? I was at iApparel in the beginning. The iApparel store was my partner doing the merchandise with me. And then he was teaching me about it. And then he was telling me that I'm gonna go into a different zone with this type of style of stuff I'm doing. So I said, okay. So now I'm like, wait. So now I'm trying to figure out, I'm like, wait a minute. So this fashion shit is starting to grow that big where you able to morph into other industries now. So now once he was explaining that to me, I said, hold up, let me go around and start looking at this shit. So then I'll go online, I'm looking around, and I'm at Diamonds because I went to go buy something from him. He had something that was so dope in his store. I came to buy it. I was like, yo, I seen something in your store. I think I'm interested in it. And then once I started talking to him, he knew who I was. He said something to me. I said, holy shit. He said, yo, I know. He was explaining to me. I was like, holy shit, this nigga, I didn't even know that. And then he was helping me with some artwork shit. And then him and I Hustle does all my graphics. Him and Culture Freedom, Smooth Mass was doing a lot of my graphics. And I'm doing a lot of my graphics with me. Ronnie D from over Switzerland, GGO Switzerland, was doing graphics with me too. So then once I was looking at that, I said, okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my team, I'm going to start assembling my team together. What I did was I started connecting my artists, graphic artists with I'm like, okay, now we're going to put this together. So now we can have everything go together and we just push it all down the pipeline. And that's when we started. And then Diamond started explaining to me. He was telling, because when I had first met him, I had just came out the hospital this was after the aneurysm. I had just came out the hospital. And when I came out, it was different because I got rushed out the hospital because this was like 2019. And they was telling me something called COVID was coming. So I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm like, that's weird. So then when I turned on the news, I'm like, let me watch the news and see what the hell they talking about. So then I'm watching the news and then it was like, this happened, it was like, everything was happening fast. So I'm like, what is they talking about with this COVID shit? So then I started asking people, I'm like, yo, what's going on with this? And I just got to the hospital, man. I'm down there under drugs and they talk about some COVID shit. And then they started explaining to me like, yo, Ray, this is what happened. Let me show you, boom, boom, boom. So now everybody wanted to show me. So then I was like, wait, let me figure out this thing with this merchandise situation. So then I sat Diamonds and Hustle, we huddled. I said, this is what we do. I said, if anybody would do it. He said, listen, he said, we're going to take it to a next level after 2019. He said, let me just get this situated for us. And then everything we're going to do is going to be different. Because it wasn't, we stopped doing just T-shirts and regular shit. So I said, okay, so we're going to wait then. Because he told me to wait. So I was like, I'm going to wait. Because he's a professional designer. So I'm like, okay, if he's telling me what to do, I'm like, you don't be hard-headed. See, that's the thing when somebody may be in your crew telling you something, and you got to be a hard-headed nigga. You're going to be hard-headed and go around him and do it anyway. So I said, okay, I'm going to wait then. He said, nah, he said, I got something bigger planned for you. So I said, okay, so I'm just wait it out and get it together. He said, we get this on base and then we boom. So I said, okay, I said, right now, I'm really caught in the middle of this movie shit right now. So I can't really do too much. I can't barely do too much music. And so I had to focus. I said, let me focus on like with the merch once the music stops, once the movie is finished. So once the movie came out and everything, I said, okay, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that same energy that was in the music into the merchandise.
Yeah. And you did that. You did just that. It's a huge site. You have music merch, you have Renaissance apparel, you have merch for lines like for Timbo King. He has a line up there. Young Razah, you have GGO line, Hellraiser Music Inc. Like you have all the different line. You have women's wear, outerwear, designer watches, bomber jackets, hats, socks, posters, flags, everything. Peace. Thank you for tuning in to the Hip Hop Hour featuring Hellraiser. I want to send a special shout out to the family that did a video drop. The love was felt, and we truly appreciate the time. Thank you for helping to make this a historic event. Special shout out to Queen of Prophet, who helped me orchestrate a lot of those drops. Special shout out to the family for tuning into the podcast. Hellraiser, thank you for being a shining star to us all. Thank you for the tremendous 30 years in the game, for the jewels, the friendship, mentorship, and so much more. Thank you for being a genuine person and believing in us all. Everything that you have accomplished in the game and in life is nothing short of amazing. Continue to shine and be the incredible person that you are. Salute to you. Salute to the Wu Tang family. Make sure you are following us on all our social media platforms so you don't miss the history, hip hop, and current events that we have in store. Until the next time, remember that Black education empowers true vision. Peace.